Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
Inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio.
I'd wager the sarcophagi.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Sendo. Depulso. Divindo. Sendo.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Revelio. Defendo. Accio. Accio. Descendo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
rickety roadway complete.
Revelio. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? You have to...
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. You have a lot at stake. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on. Such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio! Accio! This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio! Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. I'll be quiet and get the job enough. This looks different than what we faced before.
Incendio!
Rune symbols. That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio. Incendio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be? Accio.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says.
Agreed. I'm taking it. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't go. It's too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous, but it only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I'm afraid of heights! Missed me!
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Reparo.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Flipendo. Levioso. Flipendo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Next time I see Dick or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased. Oh, it's you!
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning. He simply never listened.
I'm sorry, how exact...
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly. But his feet... I won't even go into these...
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else...
Well, it is an unusual...
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some reasons. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of...
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work in charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb...
The curse is the result of an intent. Marmaduke was a famed herb.
Sibling rivalry?
But I would never intentionally... When their mother died, years later when Mom...
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Lumos.
These Merlin trials must be...
Revelio.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. What do we have here?
Alohomora. Revelio.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
Revelio.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
Revelio.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Be strong, Alexandra. I've always
Revelio.
said travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
What needs doing, needs doing. Be strong, Alexandra.
Is everything...
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk, it's not every day a girl has to put down her...
What do you mean you...
I thought that's why you were here. I suppose if you spend enough... With Ranrock's lot seemingly... I apologised when he... But everyone wants him gone.
It certainly takes...
Thank you. What made me... But he's... I'll be honest.
What exactly were you training?
I was hoping to train him to... Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word.
Who's Barnabas the Balmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him. He allegedly tried to train...
I'm not
Oh, no. In fact, you should avoid the area just... You can't imagine how inconvenient...
Trolled on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Imperial. Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Glacius!
Leviosa. Repulsor. Accius. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarder. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
But the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
Revelio.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. It's done, Alexander.
My troll? What? I wish things could have
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training.
Goodness. People in the hamlet had already crafted...
Vanquisher?
I need some time on my own.
The Troll Vanquisher. Suppose I did earn the title.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
You sound as if you could use some...
How fortunate to see you. No matter, you clearly... Eddie Thistlewood's the name. Listen, a friend of... I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping.
Good idea.
My thoughts? You see, I know. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates.
Why would the goblins target Feldcroft?
But lately, they've become...
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chomping?
I suppose I could. Besides, it's...
Any idea where I might find the...
Yes, from what I hear...
Very well, sir.
Oh, thank...
What do you have for...
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
I'll be able to put that to good use. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
graffiti's likely studied here.
Accio. Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio. Compulsion.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
I don't know why they're called unforgivable curses. Using them don't.
Doesn't enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you? Slippery. It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little dog. Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you. You may want to. Here to show me some dark magic. Luck! Nothing more than luck! You've heard quite enough of our race. Incendio! You tried touching
Let me out, Sam Paulson.
warm you up.
Quite a violent streak in this one. Jove, let's see you survive that heat. Bring gun! My young friend. Bring gun!
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
That's one crate in hand. I only need one more. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Someone.
Not for
Was that just it?
Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr.
Yes, he told me to...
I have them right.
Marvelous. The same Feldcroft.
Do you have it? How do you...
We met at home. I wasn't surprised.
What do you have?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed. You should be proud of all the...
Off on another adventure, are we?
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
Revelio. Confringo.
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Revelio. Confringo.
A troll? You can't be serious.
Revelio.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Revelio.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry, that's awful. No one has been in that, but I can't say I'm surprised.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going.
Of course.
William and I are forever... Thank you again for what you did. Have you ever seen it?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
I do get nervous when the owls fly in. One's bound to crash into me.
Hello there. Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with?
It is.
His name? He's waiting for me near a goblin.
Of course. How...
I think he simply wants to show me some...
Good to hear. Good to...
You said you know gobbledygook.
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading. Once I grew bored with the class...
Have you ever spoken directly to...
Unbelievably, no. Cannot...
Lord Glock is waiting.
Of course. I just want...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio. Revelio. Depulso.
These murder trials won't get the best of me.
Confringo. Wabana. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives...
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the help...
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get...
I'm afraid we do not... Damn Bragbor and his...
Bragbor?
Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect they described repository.
What do you mean?
Large, magic. Ranrock recruited others. We were to search anywhere that was connected to fight.
Rookwood Castle. Why does Ranrock care so much?
He cares about what? For centuries, wizards have refused to share that. Thus, many goblins. Ranrock was is.
Here comes my friend Amit.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
One less human to worry about.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Can bring them. Bombard them. Fight about. Where is it? Find them. If you see the human I will make you pay. Someone been taken out on? Did he? Not quite. You can't stop. Please. It's a mystery.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
We're being watched by a door.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics.
Revelio.
We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Return me to the ground. I won't. Enough. You won't stop me. No! Kill spells glance off of me. I won't rest. That was meant for me. Good finger. Let me go. Descendo. Not quite.
Oh, this is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
devil's snare. Nasty stuff. Good also.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. What was that?
I don't see myself doing it.
It's Totalis.
I'm famished. Who's there? Hello? Let's get this over with.
Bombarder. That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Yes, of course. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Revelio. Accio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine. If you share
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo! Confringo!
Revelio. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.